Welcome back.
Welcome back, and for those who are new, welcome back. I mean, those who are coming back, welcome back. I'm Tinner Tintin. You can call me Tinner for the. Alright. Oh, wait. A one. A two. A 1, 2.
You're
A 1, 2, 3.
No, you're counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6.
This is bad.
What do you mean?
You're like troll counting, and then it actually defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do.
No, I was actually counting.
Oh, okay.
6.
6.
6. Saucisson.
Saucisson.
C'est frais, des balls. Balls of fire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Yes.
This is where I want to go.
Oh my god.
Right here. Against this bandit. Parce que he stole my money once and I'm going to get it back and he won't ever steal from me again. Oh! Oh.
Oh. We're like, oh, you're gonna take some damage. Nah. Oh.
Wow.
That even with the shield, it's funny. You punch, and you would think like the shield would disappear, and then he flies. No.
It went.
He was still taking damage where the shield was still active, and as he lands on his head, the shield and his livelihood just dies.
He snapped his neck and the shield turned off. Because he didn't get hit, the shield got hit, but it threw him in the air. And when he landed on his neck, it snapped, and that's when the shield turns off because he already died. At least we know that it was an instant death and he didn't suffer.
Oh boy.
Like, we didn't just, like, leave him twitching, like, on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't, like, convulsing.
I suppose.
Feeling the pain.
Whoa!
Wow.
7,000? Do I get that back if I kill the Aladdin Pants?
You mean Krez?
Oh yeah, Krez. I should get that back. Let's see my reward. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that at least that's I'm good with that mechanic. Okay.
And you got a magma.
I don't know what that is.
It's in your items. It's like a magic item, and you can use it against people or towns. Like, you can shoot a magma bomb. It's like a meteor, basically. Wow.
Wow, Krez.
Krez, you weenie.
You're such a weenie.
Krez.
Aladdin Pants.
Krez.
Whoa, those are so many points.
Yeah, okay, so since he finally beat a guy after he leveled up, or after he became Darkling, that's when he gets all his experience points that he gained.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to fight. You could fight like a level 1. You could level up like 3 times.
That's crazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
So earlier today we went bowling.
Yeah.
How did you like it?
It was fun. Except my arm hurt really bad after a while. Like the first game, Tin and I both did really well.
Yeah, surprisingly.
And
like,
then
normally I need like a warm-up round.
yeah, and then I know usually that's how I am, but the second round I did awful and Tin kicked my butt. And then in the third round I won by 1 point. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 points.
Or 1, 2, 3. That's like a freebie.
But yeah, my work sponsored like bowling night, and they covered our shoe rental, all the games. They basically rented out the entire bowling alley.
And they had really good cheeseburgers.
Oh my gosh, the cheeseburgers were so good, and they were like a nice size too.
Yeah.
And they buttered the buns. It was, like for those that have ever been to the bowling alley, like the dining area. Yeah, it's a little grody, and it's always like junk food, but it's always like tasty junk food.
Right.
And they did it well, and the fries were good too.
Yeah, they like buttered the inside of the buns and then grilled them, and it just like. Oh,
It was amazing.
it was real good.
I know. Oh, I really wanted to get a second one, but I was like, That's not very nice.
They weren't very healthy. Like, you could tell eating them, you're like, oh man, if I have too many of these, I'm gonna have heartburn. I ate the whole thing though, and I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah, normally like Kuriie would like take her time on food, and she's like a nibbler, but she wolfed that thing down pretty.
Cheeseburgers are the one food that I can like really chug. I remember when
Chug?
like chug in my mouth hole.
Glug 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 glug.
That's like how I eat it though. Is I just like chug it. Like imagine me chugging a glass of milk, but it's just a cheeseburger.
Oh baby.
But yeah, when Justin and I first hung out in Boston, we went to get cheeseburgers, and we went to this really nice cheeseburger place. Like, they had huge burgers.
Mm-hmm.
And until then, he had only seen my really tiny, like, half turkey sandwiches, so I was broke. And I would just, like, eat half a piece of bread and half a turkey sandwich or whatever. And
That's how, like, sparing you were, was, like, open-face sandwiches?
Well, no, I would just fold it in half.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's still, like, open-face if you're using, like, one slice.
Well, I cut the slice in half and then made a top of it. Or I would use, if I had, like, leftover buns, I would use those.
Mm.
So, like, he had only saw me eat, like, little tiny bits, and then, like, whatever at work. And when we got those cheeseburgers, I ate mine faster than he did.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a pretty quick eater, too. And he's just like, holy crap. Like, he didn't expect it, because I'm small, but I'm not that small.
No, you are tiny.
And then when I ate the cheeseburger, I was just like...
Like, the smallest size clothing that some stores have are big on you.
No.
Yes.
No, I wear, like a...
Yes.
My pants are pretty good size.
When we looked around for blazers,
oh, yeah.
one store, even though the style of the blazer wasn't that great, it was a 00. And you're like, it's a little big.
Oh, I'm about to die. I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you should probably, like, rest up or something.
Where can I go where you gain my healthy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Crap.
Crap.
Man, the only way I know how is to level up. I could probably hit him in one hit, maybe?
So you mentioned about buns. I rarely buy buns.
I love buns.
I do like buns too, but I feel like they're just a bit more expensive for what you get. Like usually you get like 6 buns. It's like $2. And then it's like you can get a loaf of bread. You get way more slices of bread. And be able to make more sandwiches. Even if it was like a slice of bread for hot dogs or 2 slices of bread for a bun for a hamburger. I'm more inclined to use slices of bread versus buns. I only get buns because they're nicer to look at and to hold, and usually it's like for guests that come over, or if I'm hosting like some sort of gathering or something like that.
See, I think buns are tastier for sandwiches. And they hold condiments better. Yeah,
I agree. Condiments tend to seep through a slice of bread, but I personally like, I'd rather save money and get slices of bread instead.
Yeah.
But since you've been here, I've been getting buns.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like you know me. So he only has 10 magic. So if I go first, I have a chance.
Yeah. You should totally do it.
But he has 142 HP. Whereas this one has 168.
Yeah, but his stats are like way smaller.
Yeah, I'm just worried because I only have like, I have to go first, otherwise I'll die because I don't have that much HP.
Well,
oh, you know what? Actually, I think if I go to my own town, oh, I don't have a town. I don't have a close enough town. Oh, yeah.
Just go get that item.
I know, but I want to stay in Europe. Oh,
You can go away from Europe and then come back.
Start roulette. 3 spinner. Nope.
4 crystals good.
Yeah, the crystals are generally pretty helpful a lot of the time.
Okay.
Oh, so that store that had the 00s, that was very unusual. Then again, I do shop in the junior section, so maybe it wasn't unusual since I was in the adult section. Now that I think about it.
Oh boy.
I'm like, that's not true. I get a medium sometimes. I get size medium. Junior.
Speaking of buns, going back to buns.
Sorry.
I was really impressed. Your sister, when I came up to visit you, and she used a hot dog bun to make grilled cheese.
No, it's hamburger bun.
No, it was a hot dog bun.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cheeseburger bun.
No, it was a hot dog bun.
It's probably because we didn't have bread at the time.
That's exactly why.
Oh, see, that happens very often. So my mom.
But wait.
Oh yeah, continue.
But the way that she made it, she like inversed it and buttered the flat sides.
Yeah.
And made the grilled cheese that way, and it was so good. It was like inverted bun grilled cheese.
I've done that with cheeseburger buns. It's really good. And you just flatten it, and
Yeah.
it's like.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
She gave up.
Yeah, you just like flatten it so that the roundness of the other side of the bun just like pressed against the cheese and it stuck together. Oh my gosh, it was so smart.
Yeah, so like growing up, you know, with 8 kids total, like myself included, my mom would spend a lot of money on groceries. Like, I don't know why she didn't get like a membership at like BJ's or Costco or anything like that. She probably should have, but she never did. But very, very often we would run out of food because kids, when they're growing up quickly or they're teenagers or they're whatever, they just eat a lot. Like, kids eat. I used to eat so much. I remember I ate a whole medium pizza by myself at my friend's house because she got.
How old were you?
I was in 9th grade, so
Wow.
15. Like, it was a medium Domino's pizza. And my friend looked at me, and I was, like, tiny, right? Like, probably, like, 90 pounds. And I remember distinctly her looking over at me eating the pizza, and I was, like, a little more than halfway done, and she goes, I wish you would stop eating.
Who said that?
My friend at the time. Because, like, I was so tiny and I just was eating an entire thing.
But why was she so bothered by that?
Because she was, like, a little bit of a bigger girl. And she hadn't eaten she only had 2 slices. But, like, the fact that my metabolism, or whatever reason, I was just really small. And, like, she ate healthy and stuff. It was just her body type was very different than mine. It was awful.
Will you stop eating?
I wish you would. I will never forget, like.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I, like, closed the box, but then I ended up eating another pizza anyway.
I mean, how can you stop eating pizza?
It was bacon pepperoni, too, so.
How do you stop eating pizza when you're not done eating pizza? That's just like, that's a crime. Oh my gosh. A miss? Oh my, I'm gonna die.
I would love to get in contact with her again, see how she's doing, but I don't know how I would do that.
Just eat a medium pizza by yourself. And then she'll be like...
a little spark, like her hair will get staticky, and she'll be like, oh!
She's like, something's happening. Someone's eating an entire medium pizza. Will you stop eating?
I wish you would stop eating.
Oh my gosh, that's weird. Not absurd, just odd.
I mean, the whole situation was odd.
Yeah.
Like, 90-pound little Kuriie. Like, I literally looked like a twig. I'll have to show you a picture of when I was in, like, high school, of how scrawny I looked. And I don't know if it's because I did so many dance classes, or, like... But the thing is, like, in college, I did dance classes a lot. And I was never that small. So,
well, I mean, when you're still developing, you're gonna eat a lot. Like, I had a little kitten a couple years ago, and that cat ate so much food. But you know, it really comes down to just like your growing body that's developing. So you're gonna need so many calories and
that's fair.
And food that you need to develop as a person.
Am I still dying? What's my HP at? Data.
Oh.
Dang it.
Go to a shop or something. What about that castle?
I need to go to my own town, I think. Oh, can I go to the castle? No, I can't go. I almost call it.
What's that item shop? You can get something at the item shop, right?
I don't think I can get health items.
Don't they sell potions or something?
I don't know.
There's only one way to find out.
We'll find out next time.
Bye.